Okay, so welcome for the intraday live. I try to do some in the middle of the session to see what's going on like in the other days. So what happened this morning? So we went long here on the early morning, then added right on this level, exactly here. And from there, which was a 3-minute setup, we have seen a very nice bounce. So we have been paid 90 pips or more, and we have seen this bounce that has keep on even inside the start of the New York session. So if we look, this top here was a little bit before New York open, of course, but usually from around 12 o'clock my time, like which is 10 GMT, we start to see USD buyers coming back and euro is pulling back, but not today. We have been holding very well. We have used this ABC up, the black one here, 23, 61.8 here, 78.6 here. We pulled back a little, went through it, came back on it, touched the one-to-one extension, and that's where we started to see the real perhaps the biggest pullback of today. But you see, we keep on, which is good because we can have some more, perhaps some more action. I think we should pull back. So there is several options now. The first option would be that, now let me put, I will put here at the same time the other chart. So I will try to keep this one in the middle here and put the Dixie on the side. Okay, on the side. Okay, so let me grab all my Dixie pack here. Like this, we have everything at the same place, and I don't need to change anything during the discussion. So you see, we have Dixie here, we have Euro USD there. So the Euro USD, as I was saying, can you just let me know on the chat, confirm that you can see both of them? Just send me a yes, please, to confirm that you can see Dixie and Euro USD. Okay. Okay, so we have touched here this one-to-one extension, and you see, because sometimes people say, okay, is it Dixie that is controlling Euro USD or the inverse? You see, Dixie stopped here, there is nothing really there, but here we stop because of that. We remember that Euro USD is about 60% of Dixie. Dixie is made of 60% of Euro USD. So of course, the Euro USD is in control more of Dixie than other things. Okay, so we are here. Two options, as I said, and I wrote it a little bit before. We could double top here on this one-to-one extension. If we have a setup at the same time, that would be great. So if we look at the setup to make sure what we can have or not, we will look at it immediately now and then come back to Dixie. So if we look at the setups here, so now we are well on the right chart. Let me double check that. Okay, it's great. So we are here. You see on the 15 minutes and on the 5-minute, we have been staying in the top, which is normal because we have pushed nicely in the morning. But even this small last setup we had here, which is not very clean. It's not like it should be like this one on the 7 period. We should have something like this. And this is a 3-minute. This is even not the 5 minutes. It's the 3-minute. So if we look at the 5-minute, which should be the guide, we are on the upside here, which is good. A little one more push, perhaps to this double top here, could give a pullback. So that's the first option. We must remember what we saw this morning, and we know we are widely long. We have the monthly long, we have the daily long, we had the 1 hour in the morning, the 15-minute, and the 5-minute. That's why we went long. And we had a signal, just to refresh the mind of everybody, we had the signal on monthly, weekly, daily long here with a divergence on the daily price momentum exertion indicator. So that's very important, suggesting a nice follow through on the upside. We can pull back, and I hope we will, to be able to read on some longs, but that's the tailwind we have. So now on the 1 hour, we start to have a short signal. We can see it on the other chart, and on the 15-minute, we are in between. So we can see that here. You see we have here the short signal, the red signal on the 60-minute, and the 5-minute that is starting here to put a red signal too. So we would need something stronger to see a pullback. Where could we pull back from? Now we go back on the Euro USD. So after looking at that, let me just make sure I am on the right chart. Okay. So after looking at the setups, we are looking now at the levels here. So what do we have? We have this Euro USD with the highs here of yesterday, which is here highlighted in green. A push to there would be probably posting a nice short scalp setup as we had here, and would probably allow us to get a nice short entry. That's what I think, because I think we could break this one now and go on pushing perhaps even till the London fix. Okay. So the other big one we have is the sister fib of this 50%, which is the 38.2 here. When we will get there, that will be another area to look at and to see if we have a setup. Okay, so when we break this one, we have this one here, but it's not very relevant, even if we stop there on this day when I went short, by the way, there. Okay, so we have to look at this one, but the most important area is the yellow highlighted here. Okay, this is what we look for. And probably this one, if we would have a touch of the 76.40 fib, perhaps a double top. I don't think we would get it, but everything is possible due to the seed market we have today. So we could have here double top. I will put here the text so we know what is this about. Okay. So that's the option we are looking at. You see that we are gaining momentum again. We are pushing a little bit on the upside. That's nice. And we should break. We should go to this area, and this one probably with a short setup for scalping only. I am long. I stay long, as I said in the morning video. You can look at it with the link that is already posted inside the Twitter feed. There is the video of this morning, but it's important to keep in mind what we said in the morning. So we want to be long. We want to keep on being long. We hope to see those levels here, which could be fantastic. Probably a double bottom on this level here. This is the second chart I look at, and the first one is exactly the same, but it has more details inside. So this is where we bounced first last week here, right on the 78.60 fib. And then we have the bottom of the other block, and then the huge quarterly ABC down with the 76.40, 78.6 fib that we have there, which is what we see a little bit clearer here. If we look at that on a quarterly base, that's the monster, the monster ABC down we are looking at, that you can see here. So here it's the black one, it's this one. This is a quarterly ABC down. And now we broke the 61.8 that was holding in 2016. We bounced from it 2 or 3 times, and now we are challenging soon. If we would break the lows, the actual lows on Euro USD, we would challenge the 76.40 and 78.6 fib here. 61.8, 76.40, 78.6 fib, and then we would have the 1-to-1 extension. But I don't think we will see this one. I don't hope so anyway, but it's possible. That would be at 0.90. If we would break really lower, we would go there. But for now, it's not what we are looking for. As I said this morning, for now, we have already, this is the weekly chart. So we have here the 2 big fib I'm speaking about, 76.40, 78.6. This area here will for sure make a good job, and we hold the price there. That is absolutely clear, and that will be, if we get this, that would be a marvelous entry. So you see, one more time, as I said this morning, we were down here this morning when I did the video, we had a daily red candle, and I say we should close back above the 50% because we have already had 3 close above it. And that's exactly what we are doing now. We are even closing with some momentum. So we can come back inside here with a pullback, but we are nearly sure to close above it. And that's very nice because we keep on reinforcing this situation of opening and closing 3 days in a row. That would be the 4th day in a row above this level. What does it mean? This is very strong. It means it doesn't give up on a daily basis. It means we could push back and touch again this level. We could even intraday see a crazy move up to there and come back completely above the 50%. So that's something which is possible. If we look between the 50% and those big fib, we have only 90 pips, which is nothing in those days. So we could tomorrow be here, for any reason push lower, then get long here, and then we would close back again above this 50% fib. So that's what we are looking at, and that's what could happen by tomorrow. So that's all for now concerning the intraday. I think I already we already looked at the Jesus, this one left. We already looked at the Dixie. I will just try to put the both chart at the same time because it's nice to finish with this picture. We have everything on the same chart. So this is what we have now. This is where is the Euro USD challenging again the 1-to-1 extension, not giving up on the upside, but for now not finding a lot of momentum on the upside. And we have Dixie in the middle here of those 2 fib. This is what we did this morning. After Friday we went down, today we went up, open here on Sunday with the price gap that has been closed. We went again to this trend line area, came back now under the 61.8, and that's where we are. So that suggests we can see some follow through, and I'm still looking to go back to this 50%. If we fail on the 61.8, then we would come back to the 50% here, and that would be great. So that's what we can expect. I can we have seen everything we had to see for now. So if you need anything, you let me know inside Twitter. Have fun with each other tomorrow morning. I will try always to do one before the London Open, and then we make an update tomorrow morning at this time. Thank you guys. Bye.